I've written a book. I'm a psychotherapist and a trauma-informed yoga teacher. And basically, I've written a book. 5 years it's taken me to do this. So I really want to share with you the information that's in this, and I'll be doing this over a series of videos over the next few months. This is about mind, body and spirit, and being well in mind, body and spirit or soul, wherever that might be for you. Really important for mental health, physical health, and that we start to look at how they are connected. The reason I wrote this book is because my area of obsession, and really it's my purpose to do this, because I've been healed and not knowing some areas as to why. I wanted to know how yoga helped the body and the mind. I had no clue without getting a spiritual answer. Look at the science here. So clinically, I have to speak to clinicians, people working in mental health. Clients they're often having to interface with a GP or a consultant. And there's a space where yoga, the physicality and mental health comes together, and it's around the fascia. Usually people go to the doctors and say they've got depression, anxiety and a bad back. There's something physical going on. So I'm really shining a light on that. And also looking at cortisol, hormones, women's bodies, neurodivergent bodies. They are different. We need to be having these conversations as therapists, as individuals. We need to know what's going on with our hormones, medication. Very often people are left really on their own with invisible illnesses, chronic pain, inflammation, very little help. If they don't look like they're in pain, if they don't have a stick, if they're young, if they're female. My focus is to really bring this together, and ultimately it's so people have tools to be well and to learn how to regulate. So I focus on the breath to explain to people why are breathing exercises useful. Well, it's to help us regulate our nervous system. So I talk about in the book lots of ways and tools. If we are anxious, how we can come down. If we're depressed, how we can come up. Different ways of working with the breath. I also cover here an area that's very important to me is in the world of therapy, there aren't many women. Go back in time, there's less women. But actually I researched and found a lot of their work, which is very relevant today. But these women were raised in neurodivergent bodies. Why are neurodivergent bodies different? Neurodivergent bodies are sensitive people. So if people are really sensitive, they're going to feel things a lot more, smell things a lot more. It's going to dysregulate us much, I wouldn't say easier, differently to neurotypical people. Therapists, that we have a space to understand how people who are neurodivergent, and when I say neurodivergent, I don't just mean ADHD and autism, two buckets, no. I'm including dyspraxia, dyslexia, and for me it's more than just a spectrum, it's a whole solar system. But when the cortisol, when the stress comes up, certain sensitivities are more impactful. When a woman is ovulating or on a period, for example, certain sensitivities might be really intense and have a huge impact on physical health and mental health. Often some women very successful, very capable, maybe they're neurodivergent, but once a month they may want to kill themselves. Rest of the month, fine. What's going on there? We need to start looking at this space where women have been missed. Ultimately, the individual will have to take accountability and look into this for themselves. Nobody's coming. Well, I hope somebody does come eventually. Right now, that we start looking at the science, the connection with hormones, inflammation, mental health, mind, body. And again, I have to say this is about people being well. So when people are regulated and steady, that's when a wake up happens. And what needs to change? What am I being drawn towards? Why am I choosing to live? I hope this is of interest to you, and please check out the next videos that I'm going to be putting up, going through this in more detail, and just get interested in something. One thing that turns your head, it won't all interest you. What is interesting you? Is it about sleep? Is it about nutrition? Is it about depression, anxiety, yoga? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you there.